anyone that knows about Reggiana, right?
Yes.
With especially with Super Eagles football, they know Martins and I think McEnroe, right? So you were there when they came in, right?
Yes, I was there. Actually, I was like a big brother and a father to all of them. I was a big brother, like a father to all of them because when they came in, I actually took them in and gave them advices and helped them to settle in. You understand? Not only them, so many people, even much older guys that came, people like Dosun Joseph, who later had an accident. Dosun came after me, people like Jerusha Koke, people like Marshall Umbre, people like Benjamin Owaji, who played for Juventus, people like Ali, who played for Inter Milan. So there's so many players, people like Ayodele Makinwa, all of them. I was actually the young player, the first young player that opened the door and kept it open for Nigerian players to be able to skate through.
Wow. That is amazing. A lot of players came through that team. And they all
22 Nigerian players.
22.
22 Nigerian players.
So let me ask you this: for all these players that come through that team, right? They play for the team, they do well. The team ends up Reggiana ends up selling those guys to other clubs, right?
That was the transition. The transition was to bring them, not to play for the team, to bring them, develop them, and then sell. They just bring them, develop them, send them on loan, and then sell them.
And so they made a lot of money from the Nigerian players there.
So much money they made. So much money they made. And there was a young, I'll tell you the story of Obafemi Martins. And I will boldly say it today. Martins did not know the secret of his acceleration in Reggiana. And I'm going to tell him, but of course I can say it to you today. You're privileged, you've been an old time friend. So it's not things that I say every now and then. I remember vividly when they come, not just helping them as a big brother, I was also mentoring them. You see, young players need mentorship. And I also remember vividly when they came, they had this enthusiasm of success immediately. And then some agents were promising them that they should go cancel their contract with Reggiana and go back to Nigeria and then they will bring them back. And I told them that if you do that, you will go back and you will never return again. And that will be the end. And I advised them, I asked them, while you guys were in Nigeria, your boys' club, how much do you earn? They told me, bros, nothing. And I said, now you are earning 1,000 euros and you felt that it's too small for a young player that you are not under 18. What do you see? You should see a platform, you should see a place where to develop, where to grow, and be patient, and then spring yourself. And I gave them a counsel and make them settle down. And I remember they stopped the city that they were about to do at very moment. They can't. So was playing not for the reserve team, was playing for the under 16. Under 16 is called Alievi, which is the next after the reserve team. Alievi is called. And he scored 32 or 34 goals.
Wow.
Already before the season was over. He was extremely fast, but he was less technical and very it was totally a mess in tactical aspects. But he was extremely fast and explosive. So he ran past all his mates and then just shoot. So we were struggling. We were struggling that period for relegation, and the coach was in a deep mess, and I was the captain of the team. So the coach called me and sat me down and said, in 2 weeks, he's going to be facing the officials of the team, the administrators, and that they've prepared a sacking letter for him. So, but he has only 2 weeks. How can he rescue this team in 2 weeks? 2 weeks is too small. So I told him, I said, Coach, one of the challenges that I see in our team is that we have a good team, but our strikers are quite an experienced strikers that have played Serie A they play big teams, but they are so lazy. They are too old to run. So they were 35 years old, 34 years old strikers. So they don't run. Even if they run, they don't run all the time because they are the edge of their retiring. So we need someone with speed, someone that will run for 90 minutes, that will run the defense for 90 minutes. And the coach said, who? And I said, the coach said, we don't have anyone. I said, yes, can I make a suggestion for you? And he said, yes, willingly. And I said, Obafemi Martins. The coach almost slapped me. And he said, what are you saying? I'm going to lose my job if I bring him here. I'm going to lose my job. And I said, coach, your job is already at stake. You're already going to lose your job. So the only thing you do right now is to do a magic. Right now, you need a solution that will impress your team. You just need to rescue yourself. And I explained to him, I said, do you know how fast Martins is? And so the coach said, okay, I've heard about him, but I've not seen him. So they invited Martins for our Tuesday training because our games were on Saturday. So he invited him for our Tuesday training. When the balls dropped behind the defense, before the defense turned, Martins has gone. On Thursday training, the defenders, I remember the defenders said it in Italian. Diretto fratello, che stai calm, say no to picchiano, which means tell your younger brother to stay calm, otherwise we are going to kick him. So Martins was outrunning them, and I told Martins, take it easy and reserve your running for the match because these are your teammates. So Martins said, okay, bros. So the coach came to me after the Thursday training and said, this guy is a car, actually. He's moving like a car. This guy is fast. And the coach said, do you think he's going to go well in the game? And I said, coach, every time we play a game, the opponent, they pressed us right from the beginning. If we put the ball behind the defenders and Martins run faster than them, they will not have the strength to press us any longer. They will back out because the midfield will fall back and then the strikers will fall back. Tactically, it's normal. And the coach said, it makes sense. So on Saturday game, they slotted Martins in. First 11, starting list. I'm telling you, the players were angry and they planned to cook for that coach. If he had gone wrongly, it would have been, myself, it wouldn't have gone well. They actually planned, but you see, I did this because we needed a rescue for the team. It was for the team. It was for us, for myself and the teammate. But those guys were not happy because one of them have to sit on the bench. So the first 15 minutes, Martins ran the whole defense. He missed 7 goals in 60 minutes. 7 goals one-on-one. He ran past the whole defense and missed 7 goals he missed. He did not get the back of the net. So they changed him 70 minutes. And another striker came in. But because we've been pressing this team because of Martin's speed from the beginning, the team lost their confidence.
Yeah, they were done. Yeah.
So that was how we got to win that game 1-0. The next day we stepped up immediately from the relegation zone. So the next day I went to the newspaper. We had this Gazzetta dello Sport, Corriere dello Sport, that you see your point and your score and etc. etc. And the Gazzetta dello Sport and Corriere dello Sport will record from Serie A, Serie B, Serie C1, Serie C2, and even Serie D. They put it in newspaper because football is, people worship football in Italy. It's people love football with all their heart. It's a religion, football. People go to the bar, they talk about football. They sit in restaurant, they talk about football. They walk on the street, they talk about football. So when you're a football player, you're extremely famous. So by the time I opened the newspaper, Corriere dello Sport, I opened the middle page. I saw Martins' picture. Inter Milan looking for Martins. And that was the last game Martins played for Reggiana.
Wow.